I'm Jamie. In this video, we're going to be practicing Simhasana, which is lion pose. Simha translates to lion in Sanskrit. And there's a bit of a background mythology to this pose, which might be nice to contemplate in your own asana practice. The story is that there was this demon king a while ago. His name was Hiranyakasipu. And he was granted the boon that he cannot be killed during night or day. And this demon king went around persecuting humans, gods, everybody he could. And even his son he would challenge. So his son questioned him about the omnipotence of the Lord Vishnu. In this way we can remember that Vishnu is going to be understood as preservation, that which all living beings reside in. And so this concept is essentially the demon king was questioning the omnipotent presence of divine spirit. So there was this whole moment where the son was explaining to the demon king, that his omnipotence is everywhere, even in this pillar. So the demon king rejected this and said, no, it's not true. How can his omnipotence possibly be in something as silly as a pillar and anything? So he kicks the pillar out of disrespect. And then it said that the Lord Vishnu incarnated into, immediately, once he kicked the pillar, popped into existence with the head of a lion and the body of a man. And this form is known as Narasimha. And so what happens is that Vishnu grabs the demon king, and since it was the twilight hour, where it wasn't day or night, he was able to essentially rip the demon king's body in half and defeat the demon king. So, the story. What we can look at with this story is essentially that the lion inside of ourselves has the power to destroy our own demons, that which causes strife amongst others, those qualities that we would like to better about ourselves. We can move past our limitations, our fears, by accessing the lion inside, by being able to overcome these negative qualities, any negative tendencies we no longer have value for in our own life, so that we might grow and become the fierce, awesome version of ourselves with the strength to achieve and pursue our goals in life. To practice this pose, we're going to begin in Vajrasana, which is hero's pose, where we sit on our heels. Okay? We'll have the hands extended outward. And the way we practice is we're going to make exhalation that sounds like a roar by sticking out our tongues, while at the same time keeping our gaze in towards the center of the head. And we'll first inhale, and on the exhale, we roar. It's also optional to start this pose with 3 ohms beforehand to kind of work up the throat muscles, work up the sound. And so with this practice, it's going to be helpful for our throat and along with our vocal cords. And it also helps to kind of work on all 3 bandhas. So we have a bandha in our cervix, in our abdomen, and then the throat. So it's working on all of those, because while we're making this noise, we're contracting the abdomen, the perineum, and we're exhaling deeply through the throat. Okay? So we'll be in this pose. Take a few breaths. And on the exhale, we roar, or we exhale loudly, and extend the arms, bring the tongue out, and bring the gaze up between the eyebrows. Okay? We'll practice 3 times. Next time we'll practice a bit louder. When we do this practice, it's good to practice at least once during our yoga, and then up to 3 times maybe, so that we're not putting too much stress on the throat. Thank you for watching. Namaste.